Hey, everybody's here. Got me it's like a newer.
Axle nut's finally loose, gave me a lot of trouble. Bolts are loose on here. Just sprayed it with lube. Take a break and come back to it and decide if I'm going to move forward with this bearing. Now I'm dealing with the lower ball joint. If I even have to. I know I need to get the axle out. I might just, I guess, take the tie rod end off. Gonna refresh my memory. But we are getting there slowly but surely. Back with the Buick Rendezvous. Trying to replace the wheel hub. Here's the new one. I had to go grab a tie rod separator, so we'll separate the. Oh, there's an interesting piece there I hadn't seen. But we'll get everything separated, and then we'll pull this hub off. Two new hubs, whole new front end, right and left side, from Detroit Axle. Alright, Flint picked up, got wrenches for this nut down here. Oh! Got the tie rod separator rented. Good old AutoZone. That'll go in there and separate that if I'm lucky. Got the brakes and everything off. Got new brakes, mine were shredded. So, that's where we are. We want to get to where we can unbolt this and try to pull it off. Meanwhile, it's Super Bowl Sunday and the Bengals are down by 10. Alright, we're back in the game. I got the lower ball joint separated up top there. Let's see, there you go. You can see it. Nuts off. Now I'm going to pull the pin on this tie rod end, turn it sideways, and start removing the bolts for this. And, yep, we'll be into putting this thing on there. And in other news, 1310. Alright, my friends. Oh, we got 2 bolts left. I got this one out here and all the stuff for the wiring. So basically I got this one up top and one more down below. And then we're going to pry out this hub. So, final 2 bolts. We pulled a lot of shit off. Broke all the tie rods and ball joints. I don't even know that I needed to, but I did. I'm going to be replacing that A-arm, so here we go. Alright, first hub is out. Didn't even have to put anything on it. As soon as I took the bolt off, it just fell off. So, all my worries were for nothing. Look at this crazy ass gasket. We'll put that back on. I'm going to make a note to see where that wire is. Make sure I run it through exactly the same. And that'll be good. I don't think I'll plug it in yet. I'll wait until I do the other side and hook them up together. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll go ahead and plug it in. But that went great. There's the new one. Get it in ASAP. Alright, new hub is on. Let's get this out of the way. Everything's looking good. I got the 3 bolts in. And oh, look at the old hub. They said was bad. Yep. It's grinding. But at least it didn't explode. That's why it rolled okay, but Had a mean grind to it. And I got one for the other side, so it's next. But nothing beats a nice new... Oh! Boom. Things are going great. Tie rod ends on, lower ball joints on, sensors hooked up, all the hardware's in. Bengals are winning. Time to put the, really I'm going to wait on this one. I'm going to put the weight of the wheel down on it and then tighten the nut right back here. That one's giving me hell. I got this one pretty good. Everything's looking good so far. Hopefully this sensor, maybe I'll put it down a little bit lower. Being up that high might interfere with this here. Kind of has to go there. Or I could loosen it and move it down a slot. But that's where it was hooked up before. Oh. There it is. We're just going to roll with it. So far, so good. Alright, final steps. Going ahead and compressing the piston in on the caliper. Oh, this thing's loose as hell. But I got that bracket back on. So now we're going to put that on. I had to put new brake pads. We're going to button it up, drop it down, tighten this lower ball joint bolt. I don't know if you can see it. There it is. See it shining there in silver? I just need that lower ball joint to push up so it'll be a little easier and I don't have to try and crank by hand on it. And then I need to crank my tie rod and make a slight adjustment because my steering wheel's off. I replaced that tie rod in and I need to adjust it. So a little crank on that and this project's about to be done. And the Bengals are still winning.